Yo, it's Wednesday, baby, and we're serving the sound. Jams and cocktails, best show around. With ice in your glass and the crew on the mics. We mix it up right every Wednesday night. Get your sip on, get your groove tight. JNC does the midweek right. The shot of the week, it's about to blow. Don't you touch that dial, yo.
Jams and cocktails, let's start the show. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show.
Well, good evening, jammers, and welcome to another episode of Jams and Cocktails Live. I am your host, Brad Brock, and yes, Jordan and I are back from our European honeymoon / anniversary cruise, and we've got so much to share with all of you about that trip. We just got home last night around 1 o'clock in the morning, so forgive us if everything's a little disheveled tonight, but since we gave you a best of show and a takeover by Riffs and Rhythms, we wanted to be back here in the studio live with you. So thank you so much for tuning in live with us tonight. Here in the legendary JNC Lounge with us is the JNC Destruction Crew, or most of it. My much better half, Miss Jordyn Taylor, the bad bitch Elly, and we have a special guest from beyond the solar system. Yes.
An intruder.
An invader from another planet, the planet of Bush Light.
I have come to take back this podcast from you.
Well, you're a little outnumbered, and honestly, you could have it.
Okay. That was
It would probably save me so much time in my week. I could probably go to the gym, be in better shape.
Yeah, okay. Ellie's calling your bluff.
Not drink so much.
Okay.
Eat better, overall better lifestyle.
New Year's resolutions.
So,
yeah.
Mr. Alien, you could have it.
Yes, we've also abducted your partner over here on part of our show now.
Oh, yeah? Ellie? Oh, you did sprout some alien antennas there.
Going, going.
Well, if you guys did not catch the live stream last week, yes, Paul Robertson in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
In the house.
Paul Robertson and Kevin McLaughlin, Devin, and Ellie took over the Jams and Cocktails podcast last week and gave you a live show. So we weren't able to do it because it was 2 a.m. and we were in Italy somewhere. But we were able to tune in.
Yeah, you did. We were surprised that you tuned in because we were figuring, Jordan's never going to let Brad wake up at 4 a.m. I go, no. I said, Brad's going to definitely watch and make sure that we're not destroying this show and this channel, getting it banned and kicked off YouTube.
Kevin even told me, he was like, no, don't watch. We got you. It's all taken care of. And I was like,
More suspicious.
Yes. When Kevin tells me to do something, I have to do exactly the opposite because I feel like there's shenanigans afoot. Yeah.
Especially when he says, don't worry.
Yeah. Those are the 2 words you never want to hear come out of his mouth. But we're going to talk more about that in just a little while. But we love that you're with us live on YouTube, Facebook, and Shore Life Radio tonight. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you'd like to do that, and follow us on our social medias. We now have a blue check mark on Facebook. I've been trying to, you could pay for it, but like when you have a page that isn't your own personal page, you have to meet some requirements and all that stuff. At least for us, I don't know, probably because I had tons and tons of copywritten content for a very long time. And we cleaned up our act.
So how did you get the check mark?
They finally let me pay for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It went from being some prestigious thing to something
want
that you
your
could...
money. No. Oh, no, I changed mine.
Yeah, no, we'll take it now. That's basically how it went. So, we're official. We got monetized on Facebook. They were like, yeah, we're going to start paying you. We made an astounding $1.53 since last Wednesday. Very excited about that first payout. It's going to be real nice. But we got tons of stuff going on. We got some milestones coming up on YouTube. It took us 5 years to crack our first 1,000 subscribers. We had a little celebration for it. We are less than 100 away now from 2,000. So thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing. We're also about to cross the threshold of 1 million views on YouTube, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, Paul, you got it. Dr. Evil. Yeah, very, very cool stuff. And yeah, I don't know what that does for us, but it is cool
Just
to
bragging
see.
rights.
Yeah, we work real hard to get our message out, whatever that may be, that particular week. And not even sure what the message is this week. Go cruising. That's what it is. Listen, you guys, we are watching the chats and comments tonight. So you could hit us up there. You could text us directly on the JNC hotline at 321-345-6658. So drop us a line. Let us know that you're out there. Oh boy, I'm really unprepared for this first segment here. Since I only had today to prepare for this show, you guys are going to get a special treat as I undertake some fancy technical work for tonight's cocktail of the week, which I did not set up because I was sitting in here doing nothing. So forgive me while I...
It's a live show, folks.
Yeah, live show. I don't even think...
I don't know. The guys last week nailed it. I mean,
Yeah, maybe we should hire them.
Kevin did the shot of the week perfectly.
True.
Yeah, I guess I can go to the everybody while I'm fixing that. There you guys are. Look at all you beautiful people.
Aw, isn't that great?
Yeah, let me see if I
Why is it always I look like I've been sunburned?
shit, can't
Turn
do
that
it.
contrast down.
Yeah, well, we like to make everybody look like they've been in that nice Florida sun for a little while. Anyway,
Except for me.
yeah, so I got to undertake some fancy technical work here for tonight's cocktail of the week because we're going to be mixing it up live, no pre-recorded thing.
Have we done that before?
So we kind of do it with Captain Cocktail.
Yeah.
So I'm essentially, because Derek isn't with us tonight, this is going to be like Captain Cocktail. So when I hit the button, we're all going to run
Scatter.
feverishly over to the bar. Or you could sit here. It really doesn't matter. And just leave me alone by myself out there. That's fine, I guess. Anyway, without further ado, and we're going to go.
Get set.
Yeah, we're going over to Bargatory
Skedaddle.
for our cocktail of the week. Let's do it.
Tonight's cocktail of the week is Tinto de Verano, which literally translates to red wine of summer. It's a light, refreshing Spanish drink made by mixing red wine with a sparkling lemon soda, often served over ice with a slice of lemon. Think of it as sangria's simpler, breezier cousin. It's quick to make, inexpensive, and incredibly popular all over Spain, especially during the hot summer months. The drink is said to have originated in the 1920s in Cordoba, where a local innkeeper began serving this mix of wine and soda as an easygoing alternative to heavier wines. Since then, Tinto de Verano has become a staple in Spanish bars, restaurants, and households. It's the go-to for locals when they want something refreshing without all the extra fruit and preparation that sangria requires. Let's head out to the JNC bar and whip it up.
All right, so this is kind of our hybrid cocktail of the week, Captain Cocktail. And we're making Tinto de Verano. And I've had this for the first time in Cadiz, Spain.
And Jordyn had it for the first time in Barcelona. Did you like that? I thought it was a little weird. Yeah, so I'm going to open this bottle of wine. It's so easy, guys. Summertime standard, and it's, as Jordyn called it, Sangria's baby sister or whatever. Something, whatever she said. So I'm gonna, yes, there it goes. Oh yeah. We're gonna open this bottle of wine. This is courtesy of Wally. This was Jordyn's birthday wine, right? And it gives you the cork back. She sounds like the batteries sound like they need a little help. That's what she said. All right. Always sniff the cork to make sure it's a terrible, cheap wine. And I'm going to get some ice. I'll be right back. Wow.
You hear that, Wally?
I didn't say Wally was terrible. Yeah. All right. So we're just going to, you don't want to over ice these drinks. You just want to put a few cubes in there to keep it chilled. You know, you kind of want to chill the wine and your lemon lime soda as well. Oh, bye again.
Where's Captain Crocs?
I forgot. Yeah, he's much more prepared than this. So very simple. Lemon. In Europe, lemon soda is like a big thing. So it's you could get it anywhere. It's amazing. Here we have Sprite. And so you just put some Sprite in the cup, equal parts. Who wants to drink this with me?
I'll go down.
Thanks, or Ellie, whatever the hell your name is. Whoever you are.
We'll go to the Looney Bin together, bro.
Now, you'll see in a photograph a little later, one of Jordyn's photos, the Tinto that we had. I don't know how they do it. I think they have to, it was layered, right? So they had the drink on the bottom and then the wine on the top. I'm going to attempt one of those for all of you here tonight. So I'm going to use a little spoon.
Use a bigger spoon.
Okay. Paul likes the big spoon. We call him Big Spoon.
My teaspoon.
All right, so let's see if this layers.
Slow and steady wins the race.
You know, why don't we do this right? This is the longest shot of the week ever. You guys remember when we used to do this, like when we used to do the shot of the week live? It was horrible. The shows go by much faster now.
Ooh. Oh, she's working.
Is it working?
It is.
Get out of town.
Hey, Brad. Bambino.
I'm going to do the other one just the same.
Yeah. Yeah, Brad.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
That's cool, man. I didn't think I was going to be able to pull this off.
Yeah, we made them in our room, not the same.
No.
We didn't have a spoon.
Yeah, that is level up. The pour spout helps.
All good things.
Oh.
Don't get too excited.
I was getting a little excited. Okay. We'll go with the first one because that one looked pretty good. But check it out. Tinto de Verano. And it's so good. Like, it's so much lighter than Sangria. And it's so much less work. It's just...
Are you supposed to mix it? Or leave it layered?
Well, it's going to mix in your gut. So, yeah, no, I think you can mix it. So, now that you've seen it layered, I'll give it a little stir. Same big spoon. Ooh, look at that. That's kind of awesome. I'm pretty impressed, man. So when Jordan and I were enjoying our Tinto and our tapas in Barcelona, we were sitting between two umbrellas. There was a table under an umbrella, table under an umbrella, table in between the umbrellas. a huge monsoon happened. It rained everywhere, but we had this lovely tree above us, and we didn't get that wet. It's unbelievable. All right, Ellie, come over here and have a drink with me. Tinto, yours.
I'll No, I am.
Yeah, Sprite wine. It's amazing. All right, you guys, we're going to take it back to the lounge and enjoy it in there and move on with our miserable lives.
All right, you guys, we're back. Let me get my life organized here.
I can't believe the ice cubes were floating up. I guess they're lighter than
Must be lighter than the
Sprite.
Yeah, the Sprite. I don't know. Well, you know, you guys,
science stuff.
science stuff.
Spooky.
Philip asked if this was AI Captain Cocktail. No, it's low.
No, it's worse.
Low budget. It's worse. We couldn't even afford
16-bit.
We couldn't afford the AI, so it was 16-bit. Terrible, just terrible. I got a little bit of the sniffles, man. So you guys don't get too close. I'll try really hard not to sniffle into the microphone because that's obnoxious, but if it happens.
Or sneeze.
It happens, yeah. Join us each week for our cocktail or shot of the week by visiting us at jncpodcast.com. You can see what we're planning and join us on Wednesday nights for a drink, just like Ellie did. A little Tinto. Delicioso. And when you're done drinking your face off, you can refresh with a little chaser water.
We all got some this evening.
We all got some.
Stay hydrated.
Paul got some, but he's reading it.
He doesn't want to drink it.
Doesn't want to drink it. Yeah. There you go.
Beautiful.
All right, you guys. Since we were talking a little bit about it, Paul, and you're here, welcome. The JNC podcast takeover. I just have to say, and I know I told you personally, but I want to say it on the show. You guys knocked it out of the park.
Oh, thank you.
I expected it to be great. I really was not worried at all. The only thing, and I told you this, the only thing I was concerned about was the no, but
I
like
wasn't worried, but
the graphic in the beginning that I sent you. I was only worried about what I provided, if it was enough for you guys, or if it was, if it worked for what you guys were doing. That was it. And once I saw that Devin, I knew I have no problem with Devin. Devin is a very competent person.
You didn't know. We were like a little bit worried. We're like, all right. I said, Devin, we got to go. He goes, when do we got to go? His show starts at 8:00. We got to go at 8. And then we're going back and forth. And we're like getting a little nervous. And then I said, because before the takeover, we taped an episode.
Oh, yeah. Ellie told me that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and we did that one. No, did we do that one live? I don't remember. Anyway, It had been a while since we had done a live, and I was streaming to our show, and I forgot that we had to hit start on the studio, and that's what we were worried about. What Devin was worried about, I have the key for OBS, but I don't have the access to the YouTube studio in case it doesn't go.
Yeah, to see.
Yeah.
So. Well, that was another reason why I wanted to tune in, was because I would have been able to go in there and troubleshoot with you guys. But it was flawless. 8:00 came around,
it went.
and boom, it went. And the intro was fun. And then the way that you guys played onto it, I was not expecting the alien masks. That was such a cool touch. I thought that was so neat. And you guys knocked it out of the park.
Oh.
It was the bush lights were really funny too. So thank you so much for doing that, man.
No, yeah.
And
we finally did it.
Yeah, we'd been talking about doing something like that. So now I guess we have to return the favor, don't we?
Sure.
We have to do a riffs and rhythms.
sure.
Well, yeah. Devin said last night he's itching to do a takeover. So he was either our show or your show. I don't know. So that may be definitely, we'll get you demonetized though, for sure.
Yeah. I was concerned at the end of the show if you guys because Paul and Kevin are notorious for riffing. Riffing pretty hard towards the ends of their shows, especially when there's been a lot of Stolok being poured. And you guys go into some territory that I would never go into, but I find it fascinating. And I was like, oh, God, Jordan. Because I'm kind of a prude. You guys might not know that about me out there. I'm a little bit of a prude. Wouldn't you agree, Jordan?
Yes, Brad.
Thank you.
So have we become like the older brother version of your show?
You guys are like the younger brother version of my show, where,
Yeah, Brad's 1,000.
Yeah, as the oldest person on the earth, tack on 100 years. That's how old I am.
I was just saying that, you're learning about, sexual things from our show that you mean. That's what I'm saying. Like the older brother,
Yeah, no, I'm like the older brother that is a prude, and I'm learning about sexual things from my younger brother.
What are we talking about?
Wait, you have a younger brother? You have a younger brother? Wait, was that what you're trying to say?
This is just a sample of how it would be.
Is that why they went to Europe, Ellie, to find your younger brother?
If we were riffs and rhythming, this is how it would be going down. But no, thank you. You guys are awesome. Ellie was there.
It was awesome.
And
It was fun.
I loved your intro bit where you just kind of kicked in the door and was like, what the hell are y'all doing? It was so good.
The best part is she dropped that on. Everybody dropped different parts on their, like, pulled it out of the air, right? So everything from Kevin wanted to play the beginning of Rush. That was a thing that came up on the spot.
Oh, I thought that was fun. First of all, 2112, one of my favorite records of all time, and the whole last bit was perfect. It was a perfect touch. We have assumed control.
And then the only, I think, probably planned thing was giving Devin the, news files, the Devin files, which was all about
And he did great.
Italian news, right?
Yep, he did great.
Ellie contributed by, she probably does more for our show creativity wise for the show than yours, right? She came in. She goes, "This is what we're doing. I got beers. I'm wearing my chug shirt. This is how I'm going to come in the door."
I did go in and was just like, "This is how it's going to go."
This is what we're doing. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I loved it. It was so good. And
Nice.
my favorite thing is to watch Kevin try to chug beers. He is not a professional, but he never gives up. He really puts 100% in.
I would have died if somebody upchucked, and then that would have been.
Well, it makes me want to do Bush Lights in Das Boot next week.
Oh.
So instead of the Pollyanna Girl or whatever we typically do, I think we're Bush Lighting it.
That might be easier.
Yeah, but the hangover in the morning is not going to be good. But if you feel that way, get a little chaser.
Yeah.
Did you? I told you that your first episode when you came on as this, it said the Skunk Ape, and you're sitting on your flannel shirt on the show, that you were drinking Bush Light that night.
I love Bush Light.
So
I would drink it as my main beer. If I could get a keg of it somewhere, it would be in my kegerator.
So Kevin loved that video. He was like, he goes, "Did you do this?" I said, "Fuck no, I didn't do this. Come on." I'm like, "I can't do this kind of stuff." I said, "Brad put this together for us." He goes, "That's awesome." I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, it turned out really good. I had a couple versions of it, and then the final one was where I kind of made it like an old-timey wavy TV, and I was like, oh my God, that's the touch. That was it. So if you guys haven't watched the takeover, go out there and watch it. It was a lot of fun, and you guys kept it in time, and I'm very proud of you, and I thank you so much.
Yeah, come on, we're professionals, man.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. You guys are awesome. I want to say thank you.
Do we have to give Ellie back though?
Ellie is a free agent. She can do what she pleases.
They go where the money is.
Yeah, as long as I get my cut.
Why did you show up then?
She could write it off for charity. Her appearances. Speaking of Ellie, thank you so much for picking us up from the airport yesterday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Our plane got in around midnight, and Ellie was there, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, to take Jordan and I's tired asses home. At that point we had been up almost 24 hours traveling. Horrible, but we made it, and so thank you so much.
Of course.
Yeah. Before we get into the cruise recap, I do want to talk about another thing that you guys are involved in over there, Riffs and Rhythms, and that, of course, is the Treasure Coast Blues Society. I'm so sad that I missed it on Sunday, the International Blues Challenge for the regional, and apparently it was a good turnout. And yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna say it, Mike Farrow, our good buddy. Yeah, we'll give him a round of applause. Mike Farrow for the solo category won his ticket to Memphis. So we're very proud of him. Again, I'm sad I didn't get to see it, but I did get to see the videos. So there's a lot of videos out there of that. So we know Mike won that category. How many categories were there for that? Just 2? Solo and band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So solo, duo, and then band. So,
Nice.
Yep. So
Who were the other winners?
Apostoli Floyd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That kid's awesome.
Yeah. So definitely, we were telling him afterwards, you got to get you on the show because they're gonna do a lot of fundraising gigs and get them the money to help kind of get them to Memphis. So so more to come. A lot more road to Memphis shows that involves Mike and Apostoli and probably separately as well. So they've got to raise some money to kind of help get travel to Memphis and pay for all that stuff and represent the Treasure Coast. So yeah, it was a great event. Beautiful day at Hop Life, and great crowd. The Blue Society looked like we raised a good bit of money, right? Again, this is all we're a charity, whatever that 401c, whatever that thing is.
401c.
Yeah, a lot of shirts. So we've got shirts we got to reorder. So that went pretty well.
Good.
Somebody mentioned something about hats. We probably should get some hats. That'd be cool. But yeah, we had a great time. And just again, the performers, and then even Jimmy Sinatra was, and he had a band that was also he had the band category. So, yeah, it was just like I said, it was just a great day. And Devin was with us, so he hung out there and he took a lot of videos. So he'll be compiling a probably 10-minute little video of everyone performing one song and putting some things together. We did some interviews. We'll do some more. So more to come on that little recap video as well. But yeah, it was a great day. So
awesome. Very cool. Yeah. I'm sad to miss it. I mean, I'm not sad why I missed it, but I'm sad that I missed it. It sounded like a great day. And of course, Mike celebrated. What a great birthday gift too.
Yeah.
He turned the big quarter century, entered the quarter century club. We'll talk more about that in the Jordy Files though. Apostoli is great. Was he never on your show before?
Oh no, he was.
I thought he was.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to reach out and do a little crossover, little jams and cocktails.
Yeah. So we'll he's coming up October. I should know this 4th. Is that a Sunday coming up? Maybe. Anyway, so
I have no idea what day. I know it's Wednesday because we're here. But other than that, I have no idea.
I guess I could say this later for shameless plugs, but since we're talking about it, I think it's 5th. I think it's the 5th. A Terra Firmata, the annual picnic, Treasure Coast Blue Society picnic, Terra Firmata, Apostoli will be performing, and then there's a jam, All-Star Jam or whoever wants to show up. So it's more about for the members, a little give back. I think we've been trying to do this for a while.
Because it was supposed to be in June or May or June.
So who knows what the weather is going to be like there. But yeah, so we got a couple other. We'll get a couple other. We'll save it for shameless plugs later on. But yeah, check it out. Support. I think we're trying to get the traction going and the jam that week. Was that the same week? I guess. Anyways, Dave Scott and the Reckless Shot. So that was a great jam that night here at the Treasure Coast monthly jam at the Public House. So Dave Scott was the house band host. And then you had people, Dave Bird from the Lunatics, he was up there and jammed a little bit and some songs. And then Jimmy got up and jammed, and and then Kevin's on, and then, there was so much guitar dick slinging going on that but we were like, holy cow, this to see all these guys that are up there perform. Dottie got up there, she performed.
It's amazing the talent that's in this area, man, and not just in the blues, but every category. But I feel like the blues is one of the only genres, and this might be universal, where they have these open jams and they all come together like gospel brunch, and have it out. It's awesome. Well, nice. Good deal. Paul, Jordan, and I saw something in Croatia that we could not leave without getting for you. And we know that you are a connoisseur of sorts for these types of things, but we were very, very far from the Caribbean. And I was shocked that they distill rum in Croatia. We got this in Zadar, Croatia. And it's just kind of this funky little town that has some really cool stuff that we'll talk about later on. But yeah, this Bastardo rum, not that we were trying to call you a bastard or anything,
that's the first thing I went to say. Wow, you bastard rum. Is that what it is?
But I'm interested to see, there it is. Yeah. So, it's a little taste.
All right.
A little taste of Croatia there.
All right.
So maybe we'll crack it open at the end of the show and have a little drinky.
I couldn't even tell you where Croatia is on the map right now. So
I've been there many, many times. Couldn't tell you where it is.
I hear it's beautiful.
It's to the right of Italy.
To the right of Middle.
Middle.
Yes, Middle. Yeah, on the map.
In Middle. Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere near Middle.
Somewhere near Italy and Middle.
Oh, okay.
Italy, Middle, Mo. Anyway.
Write that down.
So yeah, we'll enjoy that a little bit later on.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
I saw it and I was like, we have to have it. We also got some really nice, well, we don't know how nice it is, but we tasted it. It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give you like crazy they're at the liquor store and they're like, oh, you want to buy this? Here, try it first. It's like, okay.
Yeah, it was a tchotchke store, but it had all this alcohol in it and they would let you sample any and all of it. And it was like, sweet.
Yeah, so we got a nice coffee liqueur. So
Thanks, I don't need to buy anything.
Yeah, sampled around the world.
We're going to try out some espresso martinis with it, but it was really good. Yeah. So, yeah, Croatia, cool place. Can't wait to go back. Anyway, yeah, so I guess we'll just get into our cruise recap here. It started with an 8-hour flight to Madrid. Man, I hate flying for long periods of time. Luckily, on that flight over there, Jordan, it was like we were in the middle, and it was 3 seats, but there was nobody in our third seat. So,
so you had the whole row to yourself?
We had the whole row to ourselves, and it was pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
However, on Air Europa, Harriola, the legroom situation is non-existent.
Well, that shouldn't have been a problem for you.
Right. What was a problem for me is that I'm kind of fat, right? So this lady leaned her seat back so far.
Just in your face.
And I was just like watching the little TV, and all of a sudden it just like, it was like 3D. Whatever I was watching, I was eating it.
Yeah. They get
Good thing it was the Food Network.
Oh man, I wish it were.
They get so close to there's the TV screens. Actually, you can tilt them because it gets so. Yeah, I was like, oh,
it was insane. If I had anything on my tray, it would have been all over my lap.
Yeah.
They lean back so far that the trays come down, and you can actually fold them in half, so you can actually get to whatever you're doing. It was insane. It was actually a lovely flight. It wasn't bad.
All right, we all have the question we want to ask here. So did you join the club?
I think that's a question only you want an answer
to.
I'll tell you when you're older, little brother.
Did you, Brad?
By yourself?
Member for one. I'm not only the president, but I'm also a client.
No, I think I only peed one time on that whole flight. On the flight back, I didn't go to the bathroom at all.
It was outstanding.
I drank like 6 Cokes and like 3 waters. I ate a ton of food. Didn't get out of my seat one time.
I peed 3 times. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I raw dog my flights, man. I don't listen to music. I don't watch TV. Sometimes I'll play the games. I'll do blackjack or whatever, but sometimes I'll just sit there and stare into space and think about my whole goddamn life.
It's because you're a psychopath.
Probably true. But yeah, so that was, so we got off in Madrid, got our stamps and our stamp book. And then we went to Venice. And this is where our journey begins.
Looks beautiful.
In Venice. Yes. Our journey began in Venice, the iconic floating city built on canals, known for its gondolas, Renaissance architecture, and romantic piazzas. Venice is unlike anywhere else in the world, and we spent a couple of days here, soaking in the culture, sharing chichetti, which I think that photo will pop up in a little. There it is right there. Like little sandwiches. It's wonderful. Venice's famous tapas-style bites. We took a romantic gondola ride with 2 other people and a dog, 3 other people and a dog.
That sounds romantic.
It was a serenade.
Jordan and I were trying to sit next to one another, and the guy was like, "You can't sit there because the boat is going to tip over." So we had to like shuffle all around. It was supposed to be a romantic serenade as we went through. Well, what they didn't tell us was it was like a group of 6 gondolas, and only one gondola had the lady singing in the accordion. So they were like 4 gondolas ahead of us,
Screaming out.
so you just hear it in the distance. And meanwhile, our big fat gondolier was puffing and puffing. All the other gondoliers were like on their phones while they're just
Oh, this guy was putting in work.
yeah.
Trying to
So-
get Brad's fat ass across Venice.
Guys, it was insane. It was insane.
It's on my tall towboat.
But look at these photos. These are real
But
photos.
yeah, those are beautiful.
Beautiful. It was beautiful. It really was. We also, what else did we do? We toured landmarks like St. Mark's Basilica, and the Doge's Palace, which was really, really cool. Jordan also noted how eerily quiet the city felt at night, with no cars on the streets, only the sound of water lapping against the stone. You hear all the Italian man speaking in the back? I didn't want that. Yeah, lovely. So from there, we travel to Ravenna to officially begin our cruise. And our very first stop was in Croatia, in a city called Zadar. Here's Jordan again. She's so pretty.
Oh, so cute.
I'll put us down.
Taking
while
it all in.
Yeah. Zadar, a historic city on Croatia's Dalmatian coast. And if you're wondering, is that where the dog name came from? Yes, it is. The dog came from Dalmatia region of Croatia.
So Cruella is Croatian.
Yes.
Whoa.
Whoa, mind blown.
Mind blown. So, yeah. It's an old town. It's surrounded by Venetian walls. There was a lot of Venice, the Venetians, Venetia. They were some bad motherfuckers back in the day. They had a grip on everything. All around the Mediterranean. It's like, yeah. And then Venice came and took over everything. Oh, and now you're in this place. And then Venice came and took over everything. Crazy. Anyway, full of Roman and medieval landmarks in Zadar. But what makes Zadar truly unique, it's its modern twist. Like the famous sea organ. Get your mind out of the gutter, Paul. Get it out of the
But you're
gutter.
probably not wrong.
But you're probably not wrong.
I want to see it.
Want to see the organ.
There is a photo. I have it here somewhere. Let me find it there. There it is. So listen, what this guy did, it's an architectural instrument that, I don't know.
Are you
getting
reading the
excited.
Jordy files? What's going on?
Yeah,
He's so excited.
He's excited.
Yeah.
Or
I am excited. This thing was really cool though.
Yeah, this was cool.
So it's an architectural instrument that uses ocean waves to create music. So how it works is it has pipes built into these stairs, right? So when the waves lap over, it pushes the air through the tubes, and kind of like a pipe organ, it makes little boop, boop, boop sounds out of the thing.
It's very peaceful and nice.
Our tour guide was so cool, and she was like, an instrument made by man, but played by the ocean. And I was like, that's so poetic.
Yeah.
And it was very, very peaceful. Like a boat would go by and it would cause a wake, And so you get some notes and really, really pretty.
We caught this photo shoot that these girls were having.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were really throwing it down there.
Yeah. So that was nice.
Nice job, Jordan.
Yeah.
But yes, Zadar, a place where ancient history and contemporary life blend seamlessly. And then,
Also where we got your rum.
yes, also where we got your rum.
And the free tastings are, so if you're ever there.
Linda says she's seen that on the History Channel. Yeah,
Oh.
it really is amazing.
Yeah, you should put a little video in of it playing. I was trying to get a video while we were there, but it was too people-y.
Yeah, there was,
It was a lot
loads of
by the time
people.
we...
Yeah, it was really peaceful when we got there. It was super early. All right, next on our list was Dubrovnik.
You can Google it, though.
Yeah,
Give it a Google.
Dubrovnik, super cool place as well. It's often called the Pearl of the Adriatic. Surrounded by stunning medieval walls, this UNESCO World Heritage Site has become even more famous in recent years as the filming location for Game of Thrones. That's correct.
Dun, dun.
Yes, Game of Thrones. I wonder why this isn't playing. Go through the photos. There we go. You might recognize this as King's Landing in the television show. I wish I'd had some side by sides, but I didn't have time to put
I
all
should have
that
taken them
together.
with the guy with his book.
But yeah,
I'll hit the girl up.
yeah. These are the stairs where Cersei did her naked walk, the walk of shame.
Shame.
Yeah, I'll go back to those. I'll go back. Hang on. Yeah, ding, 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 ding. But yeah, those are the stairs. Of course, in the show, there's all like a CGI palace up there and all kinds of things. But yeah, those are the actual stairs. And there was tons. Yeah, King's Landing was super cool because our tour guide had like a little flip book of the scenes from the show and then where we were standing. And, so they did a lot of CGI work and dressing up the site. But, the Red Keep was there. And it was just a beautiful place, a beautiful setting. But really, really cool.
They have a whole wall you can walk around, I guess. We did not do that because
Oh my
I think
God.
it was like 3 miles or
Yeah,
something
like
insane.
the-
So we're
the-
like, we have limited time.
Yeah, the old walls.
Which
the
you can
fort
see in the
walls.
one photo when it goes through again.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's like 3 meters or something like that, or 3 miles,
Something.
3 kilometers.
I don't know. See the all around, and then it goes, yeah.
Yeah, that was another tour. We didn't do all that.
Nah. But you can do it on your own
Yeah,
if you're
but
brave enough.
But it was beautiful. Lots of stairs. We did do a lot of walking. That's for sure. That's one of my favorite photos there. A little window.
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, Dubrovnik, awesome. We'll go back for sure. And then,
Beautiful.
yeah,
Beautiful
then our
views.
biggest stop where the most shit happened, of course, was Rome. And let's peek into there. Oh, that was the white party on the ship. How did that sneak in there, Jordan?
Brad, even your hair is white.
Oh.
Thanks, Ellie.
In full costume.
Yeah.
I don't know, Brad. I sent you 400 photos, so who knows what's
That's true.
here.
So our Roman adventure began in Civitavecchia, and the gateway to Italy's bustling capital, of course. Rome is the eternal city, layered with history from the ancient Colosseum, as you saw there, the Pantheon, to the Baroque beauty of the Trevi Fountain. It's a city where modern life buzzes around timeless ruins, and where every corner feels like a living museum. The stupidities. Anyway, so it's Jordan had a really tight itinerary for this particular stop. So I had some anxiety
Yeah, I snapped at Brad a few times.
because I was just trying to enjoy some of the things we were seeing, like, the Colosseum right in the middle of the city, just old as hell. And Jordan's like, God, we gotta go.
Oh, so she's the Clark Griswold.
Yeah. So she had a list. And it started with the Sarti Spritz.
We only had like 4 hours there, or 5 hours. I was like, we
Yeah.
have like 55 things to do and 10 minutes to do them. Chop, chop.
But it was fine.
Gots to go.
We found the bar where they had her drink, and it's right there.
Oh, it was real delicious.
Yeah, it was really nice. It's kind of like an Aperol Spritz, but with this liqueur called Sarti.
It'll be a fad soon.
Yeah, it was really nice, refreshing, and right next to the Colosseum. It's amazing where you could just go do normal everyday stuff right next to these insane wonders of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there we are, just having our pink drinks right there by the Colosseum.
So
Insane.
Can I ask a question here? So you've been to Italy before?
Yes.
Okay, so you've been to Rome before.
Yes.
Okay, so first time, what was it like seeing it? Like Brad said, like, holy shit, that's the Colosseum.
Yeah. Well, it was crazy, but I didn't have a lot of time to
Oh, you just ran past it?
kind of.
Jordan
yeah.
was like, Coliseum, cool. On to the next.
Got a photo, saw it.
Look, kids, Big Ben
yeah.
Parliament.
Yeah, let's be.
Yeah,
let's
need to go back. Well, it's on the list to go back to, and it was like, if we're not going in and doing the tour of it, it's like, okay, cool, I understand it. But then it was like, we also have to go see this, and there's the Trevi Fountain, and there were 1,000 million people, and
1,000 million.
Yeah, and everything was insane to get to. I was trying to map it on my little phone.
Yeah, so Jordan
Sweating
had
to
her
death.
like TikTok list of things we needed to see. The Sarti Spritz was one of them. So we got a little time in there with the Colosseum while we waited for that. And then we made our way to the Trevi Fountain. 1 trillion people there. 1,000 trillion.
1,000 million trillion.
There was 1,000 trillion there. Let's see if I could get.
Bazillion.
Were those photos earlier?
But it is crazy. It just seems like all those things there are fake. Colosseum, fake.
Yeah, so there,
Not real.
Yeah, there's the
Background.
Trevi Fountain. It looks, to try to get down to the actual fountain, you couldn't. The line would have taken us 3 hours just to get down there. There's so many people. So I was like, Jordan, she was like, I've seen it. Now we got to go. And I was like, you have to throw a coin. Like, you've come all this way.
Take it in.
Yeah.
I was like, let's just go up to the top area. I was like, and just, here's the coin. I'll take the photo. You take it and you throw it over your left shoulder and just chuck it as hard as you can so it gets to the fountain. Well, she did not hear the chuck it as hard as you can bit. And so she just kind of lobbed this coin over her shoulder, and it definitely pelted somebody down below for sure. There's no way at all that didn't happen.
Yeah.
No,
And
well, we didn't hear anyone cry out in agony. So
There was-
I guess
You
there
didn't
was
hear
a-
an immediate,
there was 5,000 people there. You couldn't hear anything.
lucky for us.
So I forced her to do this photo. I forced her.
He did.
And then she did it. And so, and then we went running to, well, that's the Pantheon. We didn't go in there either.
Zillion people.
That's the Vatican. We'll talk about that. But we did make it to Jordan's next stop on her TikTok list, which was this little place called Manufactus. And it's Italian leather goods. And you can get it embossed or
Embroidered.
stamped
Embossed.
or whatever.
Embossed.
Embossed, yeah. And so she got a little custom bag with her initials, JB. 'Cause she's a Brock now.
My new initials.
Yeah, so that was another thing on her list, and it was a cute store. It was very nice. So we did that. Awesome. Yeah, and then we'll go back to this bit also. So then we went to this other little store called Grand Cafe Marcello, right? And so Marcello Gorgoni is this artist, but he's also like a finger puppet artist, right? So he's got this cute little place that Jordan had to go to, and these are in no particular order at all. Anyway, let's get over there. There he is, right there. So he's just this 80-year-old man who does all these like stick figures, but he's very, very popular, and especially on TikTok right now, I guess. So we had to go. So we go in there, and Jordan starts taking these like candid photos of this man because he was actually there in his store, and he caught her. You can't really see it, but he's right there, and then he like pointed to her.
And he did a little wave.
Yeah,
to
and
me.
so like we had nothing. We bought nothing. We just went in, we saw, we came, we conquered, and then we looked at each other and we're like, well, now it's awkward. Now we got to go in and like
Yeah, and he was so sweet with his little wave. He had his little like old man smile, and he was like, "Hello."
yeah. It was hilarious. So I went in. He had written this book, like his autobiography, right? And so I got it. I decided to pick it up, and it's The Lord of the Fingers, is the English translation. So I can't wait to read it. But of course, I was like, the guy's here. We have to get him to sign it. So I decided to break the ice by walking right up to him and going, Marcello. And he was like, hey. And I was like, you're very famous on the internet. I was like, I love your store. Everything you got here. I was like, would you sign my book? And he was like, of course.
For $20.
He didn't charge for it. So he went back into his little lair and like came back a few minutes later.
His lair.
There was
his
so many
little work
people,
area.
Guys, there were so many people in the store. It was just smashed.
Pinocchio, get back in the room.
Right. So it was kind of chaotic.
Yeah, it was chaos.
So we got our stuff. He gave me the book. I said thank you, and he was like, he didn't speak any English, so he's like motioning. He's pointing at me, pointing at the book, pointing. And so I just kind of like looked in and was like, yeah, I got it. Because it says nice to meet you, Brad. Blah blah blah, and I thought that was very cool. And so didn't think anything more of it. So Jordan and I were sitting back on the ship after Rome, and she was like, Brad, did you look in this? And so like part of his shtick is like he draws these little characters, right? Well, you might not be able to see it.
Probably gotta put your hand behind it. Maybe.
Oh, that's not bad. It's not a bad
A little
idea,
better.
Jordan. So it doesn't really. Here, I can focus it.
Oh,
So
hey, there we go.
Draws these like little characters, right? And so like this is what he's famous for, and he has like a little basket, and you could buy something, you could take a little free one out of there. And anyway, all that to say, Jordan was like, he drew you in the book when he signed it.
But it looks like it's part of the
But it looked,
page anyway.
at first glance, it just looked like it was part of his, because he's got more like of his little drawings in there. So I have a photo, probably easier to show you that.
Paul's intrigued here. He's like,
I gotta see this photo. Let's see.
see if it looks like Brad.
Right. So
Looks just like him. Oh,
let me get back over there to it.
Come on, Brad's not a stick figure.
So here it is,
see
right
if it's
here.
an accurate representation here.
Maybe I can.
Did he
zoom in.
draw your flip flops?
So he drew my little flip flops, my hat, my blue shirt that I was wearing that day, something in my hand. I must have had something in my hand.
Probably your crisp euro.
But so he drew me and signed it, and I just had no idea that he had done that. And I just thought that was so special that he took the time to make one of his famous little figures, right? And then make one for me. So
Make one of you.
yeah, naturally, I added him on Facebook and he accepted, and now we're best friends. That's the short story long. So I just thought that was very special, and that was my favorite moment in Rome. And it wasn't even my moment; it was Jordan's moment. And I stole it.
Stole my moment.
Was it surprising that people actually like Americans? Is that what-
Yeah, I'm interested to read the book
True.
and see what his whole life is about.
But see, I that's an I mean, I think kind of that is a really cool story. That's something that you're gonna remember forever, and it goes to show you that you two don't even know each other. He, it's a human. It's a great person.
It's a connection.
a connection,
Yeah.
and he didn't have to do that. He'd sell your book and move on, and maybe there is something about right. Yeah, obviously, we all know Europeans are different than Americans, right? And knows that the way of life and all these things, and yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. And yeah. What else did we do? What else did we do in Rome, Jordan? I think that was kind of it. That pretty much. Here, let me remember to unmute the microphones. Oh, what did Jay send?
Oh, we had one of those little donut things, whatever they were called.
Oh my God.
Oh, geez, what is that?
Jay Bird decided to make me
Did
a
some
Roman
art.
soldier there for the.
Awesome.
Oh God, I wish I could just drag it.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'll have to pull that in. Where did that go? This is what Jay.
Slayed.
Nice, Jay. Well done, buddy.
It's a good thing he didn't Photoshop you in the stairs walking down there naked. Cersei.
The shame.
It's something. But yeah.
Walk of shame.
Listen, you guys, if you don't go anywhere else in Italy, you've got to go to Rome. It's such a it was the center. All roads lead to Rome. It was the center of everything for hundreds of years. You know, there was nothing like it in history, and I'm sure that will never be again. It's insane.
And you could spend so long there. There were so many alleys and stores. I don't even know what was going on.
And that was just the first half of our tour there, because then the bus took us to Vatican City, which is another, you know, for a Catholic, it's Mecca. And there's Jordyn just walking down the street with her bag, you know, right in front of the Vatican. You know, of course, this year is Jubilee, so there was loads and loads and loads of people making their pilgrimage to the Vatican, and so it was very cool. Very cool city. It is the world's smallest country, sovereign country. In case you didn't know that, but yeah, there it is.
We'll go back.
And we heard later that the Pope was actually there that day.
American.
So, yeah, Pope Leo.
So did you make it to the square?
The square dance?
I guess how far did you go to the Vatican? I mean, did you just run right past it, or I mean?
Oh no, we walked up and down the.
Yeah, we were in the that's the little square there,
Yeah.
And then the Vatican's down at the. But we didn't go inside or anything.
Yeah.
It would have taken a billion years. We only had like 1 hour or something.
Yeah, we had 1 hour to spend there. It's like, oh dear.
Yeah, so it was a good taste. I've been in the Vatican before in previous trips, but you know, and it's moving and awesome, but it's also very, very crowded at all times. So if you are true to heart Catholic, you should go.
I did book a tour. We had to cancel of it because it said it was going to be like 3 hours the
Yeah.
tour, and it was like, oh,
and that was the thing. Like, I think the 3 hours was the wait to get in. But yeah, it was awesome. I do recommend going maybe next year when it is in Jubilee. Yeah, and
or
then
Easter or Christmas.
Yeah. or a weekend.
anyway, there was a lot of walking for this particular.
Did you lose weight?
No, because I gained it all back at the buffet on the ship. So the next bit was Pisa. Of course, we had to go and get our obligatory photograph at the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's home to one of the most recognizable landmarks, of course. That is the Leaning Tower. Beyond the tower, though, Pisa offers charming piazzas, historic churches, and classic Italian street life. But let's be honest. The tower is the star, obviously.
And it must be said, the entire time we were there, we were blessed with the most beautiful
weather, not a cloud in the
weather.
sky.
70-something degrees every day.
Yeah, absolutely.
No
perfect.
humidity. It was wonderful.
But yeah, and of course, as I said, you can't go to Pisa and not have the obligatory holding it up photo. And so there's Jordyn holding up the tower. And then there's me holding it up.
A little lower.
Yeah, I was
lower.
about to say he's on the bottom of it.
But now listen, though. Jordyn found this little cafe on TikTok where it's a completely unobstructed, except for those trees, view of the tower, unobstructed by humans. And so that was the review from our table was looking at the tower, and there's Jordyn being pretty.
TikTok for the win. If you're going somewhere, look on there.
Yeah. And then there's a little bit of the Italian
That's
countryside,
beautiful.
which was awesome.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, that was a view from our bus driving. Yeah. And yeah, that was that for that. That was a very quick tour. It's very easy. It's good after a long day of walking in Rome.
Lots and lots of hustlers there.
Yeah.
Shockingly, Pisa of
They were
all
like-
the places.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, I like your bracelet. I like your beard. Where are you from?"
"Where are you from? Where are you from?" It's like, get away from me.
Yeah, I'm from your mama.
So many.
The next place we went was Monte Carlo in Monaco, which was pretty cool as well. It took us a long time to get there, and there really isn't much to do because it's like one of the most elite places on earth. So unless you have like literally just Bugattis and Ferraris and you name it, that was the only cars available. And so yeah.
Yeah, they have an elite the casino there, and you have to pay to just go
Yeah.
into the casino.
Yeah, they have a 20 euro cover charge just to walk inside. You can't even gamble unless you like show them your passport and like
Oh, wow.
Yeah, give up your firstborn son. It's wild. It's
People
a wild
only
place.
go there. They don't go there to gamble. They go there to see who's there.
Yeah.
I guess
And
that's what our tour guide lady said.
That was my 10 o'clock in the morning beer. And Jordan's, who knows what.
What is that, Jordan?
It had raspberries and raspberry sorbet in
That's
it.
breakfast right there.
And like champagne. It was
Frosé.
wonderful. Yeah, it was a frosé. The real frosé.
Yeah.
It was a delight.
Yeah,
The freshest raspberries I've ever had. They tasted like the earth.
You'd say the raspberries taste like raspberries?
The snozberries.
Tastes like schnozberries. Say.
But yeah, so there's the Grand Casino there. Super pretty place, man. But we also like went into the old area. Did you guys know that Grace Kelly was married to the Prince of Monaco? I feel like I knew that in my mind, but I just didn't. It never even clicked.
Yeah, she was like telling us about this, and we're like, "Oh, okay, cool, Princess Grace," and blah blah blah. And then we went over to this other board like that,
And she was like, "That looks
and
like
I was
Grace
like,
Kelly."
Brad, I was like, "Is that Grace Kelly?" And Brad was like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Pretty sure that's Grace Kelly." And then I googled it, and I was like, "Oh my god, it is Grace Kelly!" What in the hay bags?
The hay bags. But yeah, so we learned a lot. Cool town. Yeah, beautiful place. Monte Carlo.
Did you post the church?
What
The,
church?
the one right behind that sign.
Oh no. That-
Grace Kelly is buried in there.
Yeah, that was probably one of the photos that didn't come through. One of the 400 photos that didn't come through.
I think her and the Prince guy. We should have listened to her a little bit more. I don't know. But once I realized it was Grace Kelly, I was like, "Oh, I've become
Well,
interested
so
now." I was
most
like,
of
"Dang it, we
most
missed
of our
everything."
tours, they gave us little like walking things, like little headphones, but she did not. She was raw dogging it. Jaybird. Oh, he sent me something.
But anyway,
else.
we learned how Grace Kelly died too. She apparently had a stroke or something while driving. And obviously the terrain there is insane. Like the roads are windy and mountainous and scary and narrow and whatever. And I guess her daughter was in the car with her and they derailed and it killed Grace Kelly, but her 17-year-old daughter lived.
Yeah, she's not 17 anymore.
Well, yeah, now she's
She
like
real
60.
old, but
But I
Yeah.
was like, that's crazy. And she was like,
60s? When was this?
I think something like that.
that was
Yeah, I think
the
she was
80s.
52. Oh, yeah, it was 1982
Yeah,
because it was right before Brad's birth.
yeah.
Yes.
1882.
1882.
One leaves the earth,
Yeah.
another one arrives.
Yeah,
Ooh, maybe you're
there
Grace
could be
Kelly.
only one.
This would explain so much, Jordan.
So much.
So much.
Princess Grace.
That's Brad's new nickname.
Yeah.
Princess Grace Peyton placed trouble in the Suez. We didn't start the fire.
Wow, that was a segue there.
Yeah, right.
That's not helping
Are
your
we,
case,
oh,
by the way.
did we already go to name that tune?
Name that tune.
Yeah. What is it?
And then, of course, our last stop was in Barcelona. Beautiful Barcelona.
Dud McGee. Oh, that was the outfit he wore into the store, Ellie.
Ah,
Yeah. That's why they didn't want to do anything. So, yeah, Barcelona. We wrapped up our trip in Barcelona, Spain's vibrant cultural capital, famous for Antoni Gaudi's architectural
drink.
masterpieces, like the Sagrada Familia. Barcelona combines Gothic charm with modern energy. Beyond the sights, it's a city of incredible cuisine, buzzing nightlife, and refreshing drinks like Tinto de Verano. Perfect for closing out our Mediterranean adventure. We stayed at a little place. It was literally a block away from this place. We could, if you walk to the end of the street we were on, you could see the basilica. It was unbelievable, and it's next to the mountain that's there. It's the tallest thing in the city. So from any vantage point, you could see this church.
And the tallest church on earth.
And the tallest church on earth, or will be when the tower's finished.
Yes. By 2023. Or
yeah.
2033.
Yeah, the place is
Whatever.
insane. It looks like, we learned that Gaudi is very attached to nature and Catalonia particularly. So like this church is unlike anything I've ever seen before. When you go in there, it's like walking through a forest, and all the pillars look like trees, trunks, and all like it just fascinating place. If you're ever in Barcelona,
You have to go.
you have to go. And so his architecture is everywhere. He's a huge deal. Amazingly enough, when he was like 74 years old in 1926, he became kind of recluse, and people didn't see him very often, and he kind of grew out this big long beard, very shaggy. And he was walking to church and got hit by a train, one of the city trams, and they thought he was a homeless person, so they didn't rush to help him, and he died. One of the most legendary artists and architects in Spain, and maybe the world, spent his entire life building this huge church, and they just let him die in the street. Maybe not in the street. I'm embellishing the story a little bit, but yeah, they did not rush to get him the proper care, and
He probably would have lived if so.
yeah. But he had all these little buildings all over the place, and this whole park loaded with stuff, and just all these designs, and me there. But yeah, that's the church, isn't it? It's incredible. Loads of stained glass in there, and it was just a really, really pretty place.
It's super pretty in the morning, like when the sun was coming up through all the glass. Like
There,
it was
Jesus
crazy.
is he's up on the cross, of course, but he's coming down on some a umbrella. Wild.
And Mr. Gaudi is buried in the church there.
Yeah.
So there,
He
Jesus
is
is
in
Mary Poppins.
Mary Jesus.
Mary Jesus. Mary Jesus.
And look, the Tinto. It's Jordan's Tinto. We did it. We did it with the spoon, you guys. I'm impressed.
I see now. Yeah, they used a lot of the soda pop in there.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't want to give us the booze.
Remember, always go big spoon.
Big spoon. It's
Always.
good. Good advice. But yeah, Barcelona's awesome. For the first night we decided to go to dinner. It was pouring rain, but one of Jordan's friends recommended that we bring ponchos, and we did, and we used them, and it was perfect.
Safe.
We walked in the pouring rain to a little paella place, and we were dry as a bone, except for the bottom of Jordan's pants because she's so tall. But I was completely dry.
Brad was completely covered with the poncho.
His poncho was on the ground.
Yes, my poncho went down to my ankles. It was perfect.
I went down to my knees.
So it was perfect. And we had a nice dinner, and then the rain stopped, so we were able to walk back, get some ice cream. Our house, to get into the little courtyard, there was this huge skeleton key. It looks like something straight out of the movies. It was this big gold key. And you'd put it in the door and
Yeah, it was crazy.
I was like, this is wild.
So you're done with the cruise at this point?
Yeah, we were done.
Oh, okay.
Now we're just hanging out in Barcelona, right? Yeah. So I had a shopping experience unlike anything I've ever experienced in my life. Jordan took me to Chanel, and they open the door for you, and then they interview you, and then you walk around being eyeballed by everybody in the store in your flip-flops and your cheap sunglasses.
Excuse me, sir. You cannot afford to be in this store.
Be in here.
That's how I felt.
You're breathing our air.
Yeah, that's how I felt. You're stinking up the joint. That's what it felt like.
I told you we were going luxury shopping. You should have wore your finest, Brad. You
did
should have
not.
busted out those white linen pants.
I should have. I didn't know. I never walked into a store like that before.
Gonna dress flip flops.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in reverse Radio Shack, you know?
What?
I don't even know what that means.
I'm not sure that I know what it means, but just write that down. We'll let it simmer and see what happens.
That's the outfit. That's what
That
Brad
was-
wore.
That's what I wore.
Yep. That was it.
So that was fun. We had, we got on the bus. We took it the wrong way. We got real lost.
We didn't pay for
I
it
didn't-
at first.
I didn't know that the bus wasn't free. So then I had to go to the driver and try to explain myself in broken Spanish that I didn't pay when I got on the bus, and I needed to pay because I didn't want to go to Spanish prison
Oh.
for a $250 bus fare.
And he
so-
seemed really confused that.
Yeah, he was
Brad-
like, what are you an idiot?
Yeah, he was like, you were already on the bus. Just
I think he was more shocked that someone actually came up
yeah.
and
Que su
It's like
problema.
Americans.
I was like, I forgot to pay. Can I pay now? And he's like, yeah, right there.
So did a lot of people speak English, or did you have to try to translate, or did you bust out your
No,
Google Translate app, or what?
I did a couple times. For the most part, people caught on real quick if you were gringo or
Yeah.
gringa. You know,
everyone everywhere spoke English,
Yeah.
which was great.
Yeah, it was pretty good. the Jordyn did have her. We went to a cafe one morning, and Jordyn had her very first and possibly her only completely Espanol experience, where she spoke nothing but Spanish to this lady to get a coffee in Danish or something.
Yeah, the bakeries in Barcelona, they don't know English at all.
Have you been to Miami?
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Yeah, so Jordyn.
Honestly, we got a good taste of it at the Miami
that's right.
airport.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot. The only time you go to Miami is if your sister's driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And to go to the airport. Yeah. Minimal time.
Oh, but yeah, so that was fun. And then I forgot
Brad, tell him about our Uber driver to the airport.
Oh man, I want to grow up and be him when I'm older. Man showed up 7:30 in the morning with like fresh white shoes and white linen pants, fresh pressed shirt. Awesome.
He literally looked like Scarface.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, for real. A lovely man.
He was like a spaniel royalty.
No English at all. He got to the point where he wanted to talk to us so bad that he put his Google Translate up on his phone on his dashboard and would talk into it and then point. and I would read it and be like, "Oh, all right." Yeah, he wanted to like tell us about things, so he'd like, "Bah, bah, 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 bah," and then
Yeah,
he was fresh.
it was awesome.
Yeah,
It was a great cap on the trip. But yeah, I didn't even show you guys this. Here's some photos of us on the actual ship, which was actually pretty fun too. And then I have a special treat before beer 30. So yeah, they made us little thing. We were out on the pool deck doing our thing.
they put eyeballs on it.
Jordyn, believe it or not, found some friends. We were sitting on the pool deck and these people sat next to us and they were talking about the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And Jordyn's like, ears perked up, of course. And she was like, "Where are you guys from in the UP?" And they were like, "Oh, Sutton Show, wherever." And she's like, "Do you know the Hearns or the Grollos," which is her mom's maiden name? And they were like Melvin Grollo, which is her grandfather. Knows the whole family. Knew her mom, all her siblings. Yeah. Sitting next to us on the ship off the coast of Italy.
Yeah.
From the same town. Knew everybody. One guy, one husband used to like ride snowmobiles with her grandpa back in the day. All this. I was blown away.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you can't get far enough away. You have to go to outer space.
I thought you were the one who was supposed to know everybody on this cruise ship.
Yeah.
This is Jordyn motherfucking Taylor.
I know who she is, but you were trying to flex. You're Mr. Cruise guy
Mr. Cruise.
before, yeah.
I didn't know
Cruisosaurus.
one person. The only person I knew was on a ship in Monte Carlo, and she refused to come out and see me.
Wow.
That's how
She
much
said, "Get
connection he
bent."
has.
And
no, that's okay. I don't have
Yeah.
but yeah, the cruise ship was awesome. The shows were pretty good. We had a great server in the dining room. His name was Michael. He was wonderful. He made it awesome.
Did you have any like flashbacks seeing the performers playing in the lounge and all?
Totally. Yeah, it was super nostalgic. It was very cool to be on
PTSD.
Not really.
No.
It was fond memories, and like I don't know, made me a little jealous. I wanted to be where the people are. But otherwise, it was a really nice experience, and it was a cool ship. Everybody was kind of checked out because it was the last cruise before the ship went into a dry dock. So all the entertainers, everybody was leaving right after our cruise. So
Jaybird sent you a photo.
oh, what did he send me now? Oh, crying out loud! All right, Jay. It's the last one I'm putting up.
Jaybird's awesome. He should be on graphic designs team also.
Jay, you should be paying attention to the show instead of
Instead of arts and
side
crafts.
questing.
Look at
Oh
this.
my god.
That with the flip flops.
Having the flip flops, the hat, and the sunglasses.
I think Jaybird's like really stepped up his graphic arts AI game.
I kind of want that outfit.
Slade.
I love that it's shorts.
yeah.
Shiny.
Oh, the
goodness.
S needs to say JNC though.
I think that should be our JNC cover photo.
Just be
All right, I'm gonna save it.
a big B
I'm gonna
in the
save
front.
it. Yeah,
It
big
needs
B.
to be a B, yeah. Make it happen, Jay. Fix it.
All right,
I'll
you
work on
guys.
finding you that costume for your birthday, Brad.
And finally,
Kids.
so so I decided to do a thing, and
Yikes.
yeah. So every time sometimes when I would open my phone to turn the camera on to take a photograph, it would be on like selfie mode, right? So it'd open up and it would just be this stupid look on my face because I'm trying to take a picture. So I decided that every time it happened, I would just take the photo. And it happened a lot.
You're going to love this.
So I I put together a montage of all of those photos. And I call it dipshits.
Oh.
Oh. That's pretty good, Brad. Yikes. The music is perfect to it.
It looks like post buffet.
Yeah, that was the sun-based bathing post buffet thing. It happened a lot.
Yeah.
And those were the only photos Brad took the whole trip.
Thank God you weren't on that trip.
Right?
Yeah. Man, we had such a good time. It really the very minimal things that were annoying were just completely eclipsed by the experience. And yeah, it was Royal Caribbean, man. Who knew? We had a really nice time with them, and they did it. Everybody on the ship was so helpful and pleasant. You know, and that's tough to do when there's so many humans around, because everybody's a wild card. You never know when somebody's going to act up, and it just was so nice. Really, you know, until you got to the buffet, it got a little hectic.
Ugh.
People were annoying, and some of the tours were really, really crowded. But for the most part, we had a really nice time. For all the part, like it was a great trip. I'm glad we waited a little bit to do it. I feel like we were in a better position in our lives to do it now.
Do they have like a jail or like a holding cell on cruise ships?
They
Like
sure
if someone acts out?
Yes, absolutely.
Is it in the very, very, very bottom floor, like in Titanic,
So
where Jack was held?
the newer ships have a proper like jail, especially the huge ones, because you have to be able to control 5,000 people.
Yeah.
Right. So, and not just guests. Crew members get out of hand too.
Yeah.
Like they can literally, but they like lock
Why do you
them
know
in their
that?
cabins.
Yeah.
Trust me. Trust me.
Brad's been there.
Trust me when I tell you, you could be confined to your quarters. But in the smaller ships or the older ships, they would like put you in. They have like a little hospital, right? That has little private rooms. They'll lock you in there. They'll put you in a little hospital room. So yeah,
Good question, Ellie. Good question.
another weird thing, if you want to know, is people on cruise ships die all the time, right? It happens, especially, you know, if it's an older group, whatever, people die. I watched somebody drop dead on the dance floor one time. True story. And
They boogied till
yeah,
they
I would-
couldn't boogie no more.
Till they dropped.
I wasn't
No more
playing.
boogie.
I wasn't playing. I was there watching another band play.
Oh, so you didn't kill them.
I didn't kill them.
That's good.
But, you know, they were like ballroom dancing, doing the thing. It was a little jazz trio or whatever. And this woman and this man, like all of a sudden, the woman kind of like clutched her chest and fell. And the man was like, you know, oh my God, help her. And so they call what on Holland America Line, it was called a Bright Star. And that's when somebody's having a medical emergency. That's what they put on the announcement. And they were very quick to get up there. But like it was the time. And I'll never forget it. The man was just saying, she died doing what she loved. What she loved. It echoes in my mind.
Wow.
And I was like, that is insane. I need another martini.
Listen, if you're gonna go out dancing on a cruise ship.
True.
It's crazy. So all that to tell you, they got to put her somewhere.
Yeah,
So
next to the shrimp.
now on newer ship, close on.
I'm sorry.
You broke
Right
it.
next to the buffet.
No. Oh, there
So
it goes.
on
now.
very quickly on newer ships.
Can't eat shrimp again.
Never.
On newer ships, they have morgues, right? They have a place to put them. On the older, smaller ships, they didn't have that. So
It did go in the freezer with the shrimp.
If you saw a lot of fresh flowers out on the ship for no reason, it's because they took them all out of the cooler and put somebody in there. And on that note, it's just about time for beer 30. Yeah, fresh flowers means somebody died.
Oh,
Yeah, because they'll put them in the flower vault. They keep them all cold. You can't put them in there with the food, Ellie.
but you can put them in there with the flowers.
No, you take the flowers out and make the ship beautiful, like a big flower.
No, there's
celebration.
something poetic in that.
There
I
is.
suppose.
Cheers, you guys. Cheers, Kevin.
Cabiano.
Wake up, it's beer 30.
Oh,
That was good.
beautiful.
Beer 30, my favorite time of day. I've been watching the clock and the time keeps ticking away.
I miss our floor today.
I'm taking care of business.
That was
I'm a
fun.
hard-working man.
Yeah, I think we need to do something like it.
Until
Step up our white trash now.
We're doing that again next week.
There's Rocktoberfest next week.
Yeah, Brocktoberfest. Yeah, Brocktoberfest, and I want to miss it. Thank you, Kevin, for that moment.
Did you know what was weird about last week though?
What's that?
We did have a beer 30 also on the show,
I did. I saw it.
and he actually performed.
And he performed it live, and I
Yeah.
got a copyright ding for it.
That was the flag we got on the episode.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what did we do? Oh, beer 30. That's why. Yeah. Okay, so very quickly, per Ellie's request, this is the updated photo that Jaybird did.
Perfect.
Put a little B on the chest there.
He
That's
is
right.
slick.
Yeah.
Brad, you look pretty good as Superman.
Yeah.
You should be in the new movies.
What's insane is my waist is exactly the same size, but look at those abs. That's real.
And the arm muscles.
Yeah, that's definitely a lie because that's my left arm. That one don't work so good.
How many fingers is in that picture do you have on that hand?
It's real, damn it. All right, you guys.
Should we have Ellie open her gifts?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna take a break, but
Oh,
I'll make it quick.
yeah. All right, Ellie. We did get you some gifts there. That's from Barcelona. Look at that fan.
beautimous.
That is really pretty.
It looked
Nice.
Ellie-esque.
Thank you. Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Caliente.
And then the Cafe at Marcel.
Yes, the Lord of the Fingers. We got
If
you a
you want to
little
read
gift.
the book too now, guys,
Yeah.
we'll share it.
Did you just sniff the bag?
Yeah, I wanted to know what Spain smelled like.
Oh. Honestly, it kind of smells like piss. Oh. Yeah, there it is.
It's pockets.
It's pockets.
Pockets in Rome. How do you
I
get there?
love it. That's awesome.
Yeah, you can put your catnip in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, thank you.
Little Marchell art there for you.
That's so cute.
They love cats over there. Wow. So many of the
yeah.
tchotchkes had cats on it.
Cats are amazing.
Yeah, we almost got you. It was like a tote bag thing. And and it was the Michelangelo, the fingers touching thing,
Oh,
but it
with
was
the
like a cat.
Those cats.
Yeah. And I was like, that was kind of cute.
Oh yeah.
So many cat tchotchkes.
All right. Well, I guess we're kind of trucking along here. I guess we'll just move on forward. I haven't had my notes up in ages.
I gotta pee.
All right.
Just gotta go.
All right. At least got a pee. So I guess we'll just go into the Jordy files then.
Oh.
It's time to hit you with this week's entertainment news by an actual living, breathing Jordan tonight. Wouldn't you know? This is the Jordy Files. Jordy.
With two wings.
Oh, wow. We're just jumping right into it, aren't we?
I guess so. Well, welcome to the Jordy Files. Tonight in the files, a music legend pays up on a bold bet while a pop superstar crushes a major marathon. Celebs are full of surprises this week. But first, here are some celebrity birthdays, of course. Wishing a powerhouse birthday to Stephanie McMahon. What?
McMahon.
McMahon.
Oh,
Let's go with
that's
it.
not how you spell man. Turning 49 today. From the WWE, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Happy birthday. That was a rough one. Happy 67th birthday to Kevin Sorbo from
Hercules.
The Legendary Journeys. A classic 90s icon, obviously.
Did you ever watch that show, Jordan?
The original Hercules movie?
TV show.
The TV show with Kevin Sorbo.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. You ever watch Xena, the Warrior Princess?
I did. I loved Xena.
That's
Oh,
like the
well,
opposite.
that's the spin-off.
Yeah.
Oh. No.
Okay, good.
You never watched Hercules?
I don't think so. Not that I remember. Maybe we'll have to watch it, Brad.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's 67 today.
Oh.
Oh. Yikes. Cheers to Jackie Sandler, turning 51 today. From Grown Ups to countless Happy Madison comedies, she's been a familiar face in some fan favorite films and obviously married to Adam Sandler.
Obviously.
If you didn't catch the drift. A belated happy birthday and big congrats to Mike Farrow, this year's solo winner of the local international blues competition, a local legend and talented singer-songwriter worth celebrating every day. Ding.
Oh, wait, I got that.
And a very special happy birthday to Paige, a dear friend and one-of-a-kind spirit celebrating today. Hope it's a fantastic one. Glad I got to see you for a few moments. Aw, cutie. Looking good at 21. Pop legend Elton John is making good on a bold bet. After promising to hand over his house if Lola Young's track Dealer, thought you could trip me up with it, didn't you, Brad?
No.
Is that not how you say it? Or is it D-pound or Eeler?
Oh, my
Or
God.
D-pound
No,
Eller?
it's dealer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did it. Good
Did
job.
it. Yes. Anyway, never mind. It makes sense if you read it, but anyway, let me go back now. Gonna hand over his house.
Bet you all are missing AI Jordan right about now.
I get sidetracked. Hand over his house if Lola Young's track Dealer didn't hit number one. He's now jokingly paying up. In a playful Instagram video, Elton John hands Lola the keys while she cheekily refuses to let him crash. Looks like Elton's learned his lesson. No more bets. No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
So what we learned from that is her song did not hit number one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So Elton bet that it would, bet his whole house that it would hit number one, and it did not. And so he gave her the keys to his house. And she said he couldn't stay there no more.
No mo.
No more.
Harry Styles is picking up the pace after running the Tokyo Marathon earlier this year. The pop star just crushed his time in the Berlin Marathon, finishing in under 3 hours. That sounds horrible. Competing under an alias, Harry clocked in at 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 13 seconds. And even posted post-race with Paralympic champ.
A lot of peas going on over there.
I just spat everywhere. Holy moly. Why so many post words? Did I say all that and right?
Are you having
You said a lot of
stroke?
things.
Jordan, are you having a stroke?
I think I blacked out. I don't know what happened. Anyway, he did that with the champ Richard Whitehead. Woo! With 2 world marathon majors now under his belt. Could we see him lacing up for the New York or the Chicago next? Maybe the Boston. Who knows?
What
Stay
is he
tuned.
running from?
The law.
Good word.
From time.
Is that it?
God, I hope so. And that's the news for this week. We'll see you for more entertainment headlines on the next Jordy Files. Back to you guys here in the lounge.
Nice job.
Signing off forever. Whew. Wow. That was rough.
I am sweating for you over here.
God.
I
Wow.
swear
It's
to God.
good to have you guys back.
It's good to be back. Woo.
I don't know how to make it simpler.
Not have it.
I literally give you everything you need for success.
Oh,
She
like
does it
spelling out
perfectly.
Yeah,
That is
what
perfect.
do you mean? That was a
First of
perfect
all,
segment.
I sent those stories at like 10:30 this morning,
I know I got them.
and ample time.
I've been doing shit, Brad. And also, you put dealers with the pound sign in the middle of it.
That's the name of the song.
You should have just wrote dealers.
Well,
Would have solved a lot of conundrums in my brain. Anyway.
listen. I don't know.
And could have made her last name McMahon instead of McMahon
I didn't name that baby.
or some crap, whatever her last name
I didn't name
was.
that baby.
You gotta phonetically write it all. Anyway. It's fine.
Duly noted. I will
Thank
let
you.
our writers
Do better,
know
Brad.
Yeah, do
that,
better. Hashtag.
Jordan's notes must be phonetically spelt out at all times.
Yes. Have your people talk to my people. We'll get it sorted.
God damn. All right. Well, nice job. Do you think Ellie could do a better job? Only time will tell.
Let's find out, shall we?
Here we go.
Oh, hello. So there's something that everyone should be doing every single day that's going to 100% guaranteed improve your life and could improve the life of the people around you, the people that have to deal with you.
Deodorant?
Yes. And it doesn't take very long. It takes about 5 minutes a day, more or less. And if you're one of those people that's like, oh, I don't have 5 minutes a day, shut up. That's an excuse. You can find 5 minutes for yourself. And it's so important. What you need to do is have a moment in your day, every day, where you allow yourself to just be present. You don't have to be actively doing anything, but you have to be present in your life. And that term, the saying, stop and smell the roses, you have to do that every single day. You have to just acknowledge the world around you and show gratitude for that, whatever it is. It should be a significant time in your life where you are just really connected with your surroundings and with yourself. And in that moment, you guys just went and saw wondrous things. And to go and do that trip and not spend a moment in the presence of that and just in the wonder of it. You can do that not looking at the Coliseum. You can do that in your own personal life, just with the little things that you have every day. And if you do that, your relationships with yourself, your relationships with other people, and just your mental well-being is going to be so much more positive and introspective. You're going to see a lot more of the world that you could be missing. And you get to experience more gratitude. You're going to pay attention more to all of the wonderful things that you get to experience by being here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, it's with anything, especially in this day and age where, God, am I saying that now? Oh, Lord, I am old. In this day and age. But really, it's you have to practice now. It's so easy to be disconnected or locked into your phone or locked into your computer. I'm guilty of it, you know, and I'm not even like a gamer or anything like that, you know, but I'm always in front of the computer and I'm always working.
Yeah.
So I do try to, you know, take time to be in the present.
Yeah.
And I guess this is kind of a nice tie-in, and this is for you, Jaybird. Raw dog it. You don't have to constantly you have input.
Yeah.
Sometimes you could just sit and stare at the wall and just let it sit with yourself and your thoughts. And so I try to do that, not every day, but like I choose to mow the grass myself with a push mower. Why? Because it takes longer. I don't listen to music. I don't listen to podcasts. I get out there and I just mow the grass. And I think about everything in my life. I dream up stories. Like I think of scenarios. It's crazy the shit that goes through my head when I'm just raw dogging it out in the yard, mowing the grass.
What a sight.
Yeah, you know, and you let your mind wander, and it really is important, and you can do it too. That's a great lesson. It really,
yeah.
I feel like there's been like a common thing here where it's, you know, take the long way home sometimes, see something different, sit with your feelings, you know, be present in a couple moments in your day, and stop trimming the edges off of your life because you're just stuck in the routine. You know, routines and everything, they're all necessary. It's all important. But man, you just really cut the edges off of your life.
You miss so much if you're constantly in your head, or you're constantly, you know, worrying about the future, the past, this and that. Just give yourself 5 minutes a day to stop and be present and look at what you have and be grateful for it and grateful of who you are and that you're just existing right now, you know, and that you have a chance to do whatever the fuck you want. It's your life. And to just really consume that for a little bit each day it's gonna transform you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I 100% agree. What do you think, Paul? You do that?
Nope.
Well, take some notes.
Well, you should.
I'm just thinking, no, I know it's funny just, you know, listening to you. Yeah. Is I'm always go and sometimes I do think about that short drive home from work is 15, 20 minutes and just not listen to radio and just drive and that's when my mom knows I'm calling her. I'm always in the car. She's like, "Oh, you're on your way home from work," because that's only when I call her. But yeah, there's always something going on, and it's tough because I think when there's a lot of stuff, and you know, you guys know that I'm doing way too many things, like, you know, to go in, you know, and even to the point is like I've been only talking about trying to go back to the gym at work, and I have my gym clothes and it sits there, and I don't even get up and go walk around because there's just so much stuff to do. And and listen, you can be present and still busy. You don't have to stop the world to be present. You can find a moment to like just stop and smell the roses while you're going through your life on that drive where you call your mom.
that's a moment you can be present in. And just be like, I'm so grateful to be able to call my mom on this drive home and have this conversation with her. That you can take those moments and just sit in those. And all of that just it's a motivator. So the more that you sit in that moment and are grateful for being present and being able to experience what's going on right that second, eventually you feel better, you get more motivated, you're going to end up at the gym.
Yeah. So I'll stop the world and melt with you.
I always thought that should be like a M&M's commercial song.
Didn't they do that at one point?
Maybe.
Well, they melt in your mouth, not your hand.
Profound.
Anyways, M&M's sponsor us. You're delicious.
Thank you.
Not the white rapper from Michigan.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah,
that was
maybe not him.
that was a good
Yeah.
one, Ellie.
Jordan's not being in the moment here.
Yeah.
She missed it.
Yeah, Jordan. You talk about being in the moment. Jordan's
On her phone.
It was that simple.
TikToking.
Yeah. Exhibit A.
Exhibit A.
Nice job. Okay. I guess before we go any further here, Paul, let's crack open that rum.
All right. So we got to get some.
Does anybody else want to partake in this
I'm good.
Sabbath here? So it's just me and you.
We just raw dogging it right out of the bottle.
You know what? There are some
Great show title tonight. Raw dogging. Raw dogging across Europe.
That's the theme of it.
Shot glasses?
There's some Kevin McLaughlin shot glasses.
Those are like the gulp. Kevin McLaughlin shot glasses are like the super. What do you call those gulp?
Oh yeah, super.
The big gulp.
Big gulps.
The big gulps.
If I can only get this plastic off.
The Croatians, they're very proficient in plastic.
They want that shiz sealed.
I think we're gonna need a knife.
Brad, get your pocket knife out.
Let me just get it out of my pocket here.
My pocket.
I just cut my nails too.
Oh, come on, Brad.
See the pen. See if we can kind of chip away at the.
There we go.
Give it a stab. Oh.
And it crashes on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, the cake hole's gone. Is it still
it's
a cake
wider.
Yeah. Oh,
Wider.
my God.
Oh, heavens. That is on there, isn't it?
We've spread the cake hole.
We had a whole. Oh, we'll have to talk offline about some ideas about cakes we were going to have on our show, right, Ellie?
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she knows the shenanigans until I had to remind someone. I said, "Remember, this was your idea." So I won't say any more than that. So
You give away all your secrets.
Wow. It was such a tiny little.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
But it was really in there.
Give it a smell.
That's what she said.
It's a cute little bottle.
Oh. Yeah, that's like a little potion
Yeah,
bottle.
you gotta save that for your magic potions.
Yeah.
Afterwards, Paul.
Yeah, we've been carrying this around, and I've been dying to try it.
It smells good.
Does it
I
smell
can
good?
smell it.
Oh, you're gonna like this.
Can I give it a smell,
Oh,
Brad?
it does have that
Ooh,
that
that
filthy
that
shoe,
does
filthy leather shoe
yeah, it kind of
smell.
smells like a whiskey.
So this is a pot still spiced rum. I got to put my glasses on. 100% small batch, handcrafted, Bastardo. That's my superhero name. 3 years spiced rum. Okay.
Can you get them on your show?
Sure, I'll reach out to them.
Sweet.
If I ever start drums and rums back up.
One of these days.
One of these days.
Okay.
Here we go. Cheers. Thank you, guys.
Cheers, man.
That's,
Enjoy.
What do we think?
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Paul hasn't swallowed it yet.
That is
He's
bizarre.
getting the mouth feel.
Yeah, Brad, you gotta swoosh it around your mouth. You gotta coat the tongue.
I was not expecting that at all.
Oh.
That has something going on there. It's not bad.
Yeah, Paul.
And I
knows.
would never call this spiced rum.
but you taste the caramel.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, right front. It's very pronounced. You got some heat, so let's see what the second, now that we warmed up the palate there. So,
Oh, you ain't got none left.
It smells very strong. Like the whole
Yeah.
room smells like it right now. That's crazy.
Whew, that's not smooth. It's not bad, but it's not smooth.
Will it put hair on your tatas?
Yeah, right on them.
Too late.
Yeah, too late for me for sure.
Yeah, the second. Now the after taste, I'm not quite sure about that.
Yeah, there's not a lot of sweetness in that at all, and it very well could be just the sugar cane that they're using.
True, right?
And if it's
yeah,
I'll look into the brand
Yeah,
because I want to know where they get their ingredients
Linda says
from.
it's at Sam's for like $20.
What?
Oh, what did you get? Did you get this before you came home?
She says Sam's
Yeah,
has
right?
it for $20.79 in your area. I hear.
Yeah. We even put the Euro sticker on the back.
I know you try to make it really play into the
No, that's
make it
Brad made it
authentic.
on the cricket.
I have done this thing before.
Crazier things have happened. Sam's Club. What
Yeah.
the hell?
Listen,
I got a pot stilled spice. I don't know if I've ever had a pot stilled spice rum.
it is harsh, but it's not awful. I would not. I if I sip this, I would have to sip it on ice. I would not be able to like
Yeah.
drink that.
Stardo.
But yeah,
Yeah, I'm creeping it.
Oh, Linda. Okay, I misunderstood. I think Linda is talking about the chocolate Crown Royal, not
oh,
the Bastardo.
I was gonna say this didn't. This was Bastardo was like a
Yeah.
small distillery.
Linda almost started some shit there.
Yeah, my bad.
We almost called her
I should
out.
read the
Civil
whole chat.
War. Oh,
Hard to take on the class. Hold on.
yeah. Let me just drink the rest of it.
Yeah, I'm going down there.
Yeah, that's got like a weird thing, and I can't put my finger on it or in it.
Is it not? What
It's,
would you give it out of 10?
Well, that's tough, as I'm not a connoisseur. I wouldn't say, but I would.
We'll let
In
Paul.
I would almost say it's somewhere in the middle there. I mean, I like the fact that it's something that I've never had was a pot still versus, and then it'd be interesting where the sugar,
where the
cane-
ingredients
yeah,
come from.
right, yeah. I mean, look, rum could be made anywhere in the world, but it's going to
Yeah.
get its ingredients only from certain places.
Right.
Right. So, I mean, they make rum in Scotland and they make rum all over the place. So it's not necessary that it's just in the Caribbean or, in a warm tropical climate where the sugarcane does come from. Right.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know like where they source their stuff from.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't say I'm a fan. I probably wouldn't buy that for myself to drink. Not when you are putting it up against like Appleton or you're putting it up against Babacoo.
Babacoo?
Barbacourt.
Barbancourt. Barbancourt. 5 stars.
But now I will say this though is that there's a lot of really heated debate about that spice rum isn't considered rum,
Right.
Because it's spiced. There's added, so be interesting to know what the whole process is behind it though.
Yeah,
There's-
I something's going on in there. Something is amiss with this.
But I'll tell
rum.
you what though, you emptied it out. Just give it some
It smells delightful.
It smells exactly.
smell. Now it's a.
I want a candle that smells like that.
It smells exactly like my favorite rums, but the taste is so different.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre. I can't figure out why.
All right, so we'll have to do
Let's
some
give
research.
the empty a smell.
I want it. It smells great. I want my house to smell like that.
Yeah, it does smell different now that there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
I want my
Weird.
house to smell like a bastard.
Yeah,
Bastardo.
I almost. It's almost deceptive because it smells like it should be smoother, and then it just hits you. It's so harsh. But I guess you got to try it a couple different ways. Try it with some ice. Maybe if it was cooler, it would be better. But
But no, I appreciate because it is these things. It's always all the rum nerds are always. You can't get your hands on everything because they're made elsewhere, right? And it's not here in the U.S. And like the bottle that I have that Nia from my rum diaries brought back from Spain, was part of the family that originated and created original Havana Club,
Right.
right? The stuff that we can't get here. And so there's any type of spirit, whatever your desire is, they get your hands on somewhere else that's, like I said, collectors, So
Well, I'm sorry I got you such a trash product.
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm teasing.
it was a thought that counts.
Yeah, good.
It was an
Good.
experience.
We'll go with that. But they had the same distillery had a bunch of different stuff too. Land of gin, a whiskey, all kinds of stuff. But
So I'm trying to look up here a little bit more. We'll have to deep dive into some of this to figure out who, a little bit more detail. So yeah, so I will follow up with a report. I'll report back in. Rum reporting.
That's
right. The new I need another podcast. I need to start right.
Yeah, no kidding.
No wonder why I don't have time to give myself, Ellie, because I've been too busy doing.
That's an excuse. Don't make excuses. 5 minutes.
It's gonna whip you into shape.
5 minutes.
All right, you guys, we're gonna do our shameless plugs.
Don't name that tune.
No, I didn't. I didn't have time to do
alive, it. Huh?
I didn't have time to do it, man. We had to do the shot of the week live because I didn't have time to do it. All right, Paul, give us your shameless plugs here, man.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to make sure I get the right dates here before we kind of
do or do not.
Yes, do not try.
There is no.
All right, so coming up, I'll go a little bit further out there. October 25th, from 2 to 6 p.m. Jupiter Farms Music Festival. This is a free event, community event in Jupiter Farms Community Park. I went last year, hung out with the guy who really put it all together, Kevin Rob from Dirty Face Kid, Angels of War, right? They've been on the podcast, Riffs and Rhythms. So again, went out and hung out there, watched shows. It was a cool family event. All of a sudden, I turn around, there's all these people with their blankets, and the kids are running around. I'm like, very felt old school, kind of like just hanging out, right? So this year, Sunken Treasure will be performing. So Mike Foro and I will be performing at the event as a duo.
All right.
So fresh off his win for the Treasure Coast Blues Society International Challenge, they're representing the solo category. So we'll be performing. We have no idea what songs we're going to perform, so because he doesn't tell me shit. Like all solo musicians are assholes whenever they have a performer who doesn't talk to them before the show because they make up their sets as they go along.
Yeah,
Chris Springer.
Wow, calling everyone.
They're all assholes.
Brad Brock.
Brad, No, Brad's probably, I give it to him. He's probably a little bit more anal retentive if he had. Yeah. Now you give Tony your stuff beforehand, right? You don't just tell Tony, hey, what are we playing? I don't know. Just follow me.
I gave Tony a book of all my songs and charts.
And what do you just tell him? Be ready for anything?
Be ready for anything.
Oh, so you mix it up on okay, you're right, Jordy. He is an asshole.
Yeah. I put it in.
Thank you.
It was
duly noted.
I put it, yeah.
It's the first page. Just that's all it says.
I made him a PDF file. Well, not to get on a tangent, but I made him a PDF file where the index had clickable links. So he could, when I call a song, he could just click on the title and it would take him to the chart. But sometimes I would do medleys, so I wouldn't call the next song.
Oh.
Yeah, he hated me.
You asshole.
Wow.
So come on out there. Come out and see Mike. A couple other familiar faces from our show. Andy from the Lunatics is also in the band as well. Will be performing there. Not the Lunatics, but his other band. I forgot what they are, the name of them. The Enablers or something like that. They'll be there. Dirty Face Kid will be performing. So that's October, 25th? Something like that. That sound right about anybody paying attention? Okay. Yes. Come on out here, hang out there with you. Everyone says, I got a mixed company saying I should play the drums with Mike. Some say just play it safe and go cajon. So we'll see what I show up with there. I might bring the big booming cajon that I played the last time with Mike. So we'll see what's going on there. October, I'm just trying to pull this up real quick here, guys. Is events coming up here to make sure I've got the right information regarding the picnic here. We already talked about the Blues Challenge. Again, great event there coming out to that. Hold on, guys. I'm still scrolling here. Next Blues Jam will be coming up, I think, October 15th time frame-ish. So, all right. So I'm not quite sure where our picnic thing is, but I think it is October 5th. So just to kind of heads up on there. Come out there to Terra Firmata. Come out there, have a good time. Come jam with us and all those other cool things as well. Episodes coming up there. We just taped an episode last night with Maximum Friction, the kid band. So I say kid, and these kids, guys, gals, whatever, really making sure they're carrying the heavy metal, hard rock, banner going forward there. So I had a great time last night. It was a little interesting having a bunch of underage, guests on the show, and how are we going to behave and watch what we say. But they pretty much can hold their own. So it was a great tape into the episode. Some of that stuff is up on Patreon already for some early release stuff. And I think that's kind of it. We've got some information leaking out about what's going on with our music festival. So more to come on that. So that's all I'll say really about that at the moment. So
Nice.
Tracy says it's October 14th.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, there you
October.
go. Thanks, Tracy.
Keeping us in line always.
At least somebody's paying attention.
All right, I'll very quickly get through mine plugs here. Shout out to our sponsors and partners at Leak Busters Roofing, The Bug Juice, Code Rum, and Chaser Water. Check out our partner podcasts at Drums and Rums and the Riffs and Rhythms podcast, both of which are featured with us on the B3 Podcast Network, wherever you listen or watch podcasts. Also, check out our friends at the El Beltran podcast, 561 Music, Nia's My Rum Diaries, 2 mentions tonight, and Ghost on the Ox. Please go to our YouTube channel. If you're not already subscribed, then do it. What are you waiting for? We need less than 100 to get to our 2,000 mark.
Yeah.
And then we can have another cake for Derek to drop.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's perfect. Subscribe on YouTube and like, share, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Once again, shout out to the JNC Arcade for being our keg sponsor. Thank you. Me. If you've got a business or a project that you want to promote, or you just like to make sure that we're drinking enough, reach out to me. You can send me an email, DM. Anything's good. It's $100 sponsorship. And there's a bunch of ways to give us your money. Love that. If you still want to give us money, but you don't have $100, if you only have a $5 bill, old Abe Lincoln.
I love.
Well, that works
Abe.
too. You could just take your Abe Lincoln. Where is
You're
it?
going to pick his nose?
Oh, it's so weird perspective. Anyway, you can take your Abe Lincoln there and go sign up for our Patreon page. It's $5 a month. If you don't know what Patreon is, it's like OnlyFans without wieners, I guess.
But still some nudity.
But there's probably still some nudity.
I thought that's what raw dogging was. Raw dogs is, not cooking a hot dog, I guess.
That's it.
Right out of the package.
So head over to jncpodcast.com and links to our Patreon and all kinds of stuff there. Speaking of that website, there's loads of stuff to do. The JNC Arcade is up there. Go play our games. They cost nothing. And it's
they're fun.
One of the only bastions on the internet where we're not charging you to go and do stuff on our website. Just go and have fun. Subscribe to our stuff, watch our stuff, be our friends, and go and enjoy our games. But if you just can't enjoy yourself doing free stuff, you can also check out our merch stand on the website as well and go buy some shirts. Brocktoberfest shirt is up. The Das Boot shirt, I'll be wearing mine not tomorrow, but next week for Brocktoberfest. There's 3 Brocks in the house and 1 Robertson. And you put it together, you get Brock Robertson, which is actually a really cool name.
It's a good stage name.
Great porn name.
Yeah.
But yes, so go and get your shirts. I make $1.40 off of each shirt sold. So
big money.
Yeah, bring it in, and that's just because they won't let me give the shirts away for free. So I'm really not making a profit. I just want you guys to wear our faces. And that would be weird if this was like Buffalo Bill or something. But anyway, you guys, check it out, jncpodcast.com. Last thing is if you want to see me live out there playing music, I'm back on the scene You can catch me at the Square Grouper tomorrow night, Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's in Fort Pierce. Vine and Barley in Port St. Lucie on Friday night at 8 p.m. What are you doing, Jordan?
I was going to play with that, but I'm not now.
Fidgeting over here.
It's kind of cute.
Saturday, you can catch me twice. I'll be at the Hope Sound Farmers Market on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. and then just up the street at a place called Sophia's in Hope Sound at 6 p.m. So
Sophia's is really cool. If
Yeah.
you guys haven't checked it out yet,
yeah.
you should.
Ellie celebrated her birthday there.
Yeah.
It's a great spot. So I'll be in Hope Sound all day on Saturday. So come and hang out. And that's been our shame. Anybody else have any shameless plugs?
No.
I say no so often. I just skip you. All right.
You know that we would interrupt you if we had something to say.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. All right, you guys. Well, I hope that you enjoyed our show tonight. While Europe was amazing, it truly is nice to be back here in the lounge and hanging out with you guys. I love this show. I love doing it. Jordan, she's on the fence, but she's here. So that's a plus. Give it up. Speaking of Jordan and the rest of you, give it up for the Destruction Crew, Jordan, Ellie, and Paul. And hopefully we'll have Derek back with us next week for our Oktoberfest celebration. He's got to do his Das Boot with some root beer or something, or hard root beer.
Oh, yeah. What did we say that he would do it with?
Yeah, I think it was like the Not Your Father's root beer.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll be doing that. If you think you can handle Das Boot, hit me up. If we got space for you, we'll try to get you in here as well. In the meantime, yes, take care of yourselves and each other. Broadcasting live once again from the legendary JNC Lounge. I'm Brad Brock. We love you. Good night.
I'm amazed. I've lived this long, living life this way. Oh, don't you know? When the song is done, it's time to go. When the song is done, it's time to go. Oh, I'm amazed. I've lived this long, living life this way. Oh, don't you know? When the song is done, it's time to go. Oh, I'm amazed. I've lived this long, living life this way.